cover lesson 4.2 and exponents. Exponents and powers. Okay, powers of numbers, meaning the number of times that the base is multiplied by itself. Okay. The base is the number that is the big number, and the exponent is the little number, and together they're called a power. Okay? So 5 to the third power means 5 times 5 times 5. Right? That's all review from past years. Let's look at some examples though. And this is what we'll be using in algebra in this lesson. When you have two terms that are multiplied by each other, and they both have x's, for example, what is the property or the rule that says you can switch the numbers around and get the same answer? In multiplication? Multiplication is, Sam? Commutative. Right. So look at this expression, 5x times 2x. 5x times 2x. We can switch this around so it says 5 times 2 times x times x. Okay? Wow. So rewrite that in your notes as the first example. 5x times 2x equals 5 times 2 times x times x. And then you can see how 5x times 2x is 10x squared. Okay? Because 5 times 2 is 10. Oops, I gotta get 10. 5 times 2 is 10. And x times x is x squared. So it's 10x squared. Okay? Do you follow that? Do you understand where that came from? If x was a number, like 4, then this would be 4 times 4, which is 4 squared, or 16. Okay? But since we don't know what x is, we have to just leave it as x. Look at this one. 4 times n to the third power. 4 times n times n times n. That's what that means. When you put it all together, it's 4 times n to the third power. Or this one. What's the difference between these two? Caleb? Parentheses. So this is 4n together to the third power. So 4n times 4n times 4n. Okay? The 4n, these parentheses put the base together. Put these numbers together as the base of this. So everything inside of the parentheses is being taken to the third power. Okay? So 4n times 4n times 4n, and you can simplify that to 64 n to the third power. Make sure that you write these two down and highlight them. Okay? They're similar. 4n to the third, 4n to the third. But the difference is one has parentheses around it and the other one doesn't. So write down both of those examples. Yes?
Can I make the whole screen or just the number?
No, write this all out. Okay? Yes, highlight the whole thing. Look at this one. 2 times n times x times x times x times y. You put them all together, Johnny? 2n, what does this mean? So it's 2 times n, so the n's are squared, there's 2 of them, 2n squared times Adam. Not 3x, x to the third power times y, right. You see how that's simplified?
Yep.
And then this one is another one like 4n to the third, okay? Let's go to your assignment. Number 2. The first ones are reviewing, just putting those together. Oops, number 2. So R times R times R. There's 4 of them. Times S. And then simplify that, Trinity. Simplify this. How can you put those together? Whoops, there's 4 of them. There. So R to the, nope, 1, 2, 3. There's how many R's? 4. So R to the 4th times to the 2nd. Very good. R to the 4th, S to the 2nd. Okay? Number 4. Max? Right here. Five. How many 5s are there?
2. Oh, 5 to the second power times 8 to the second power.
Yep. And then we can simplify that to Amelia?
25 times a to the second power.
Very good. 25a to the second power. Yep. Okay. Do you know how to use the exponent button on your calculator?
Yeah. Showed us.
Good. Yep, there's a button on there. It's called a caret. Looks like that.
You sure that we were doing like
Yep.
science math?
And it, when you push this, the next number that is the power. The next number that you put in. So if you put in 5 caret 2 equals, you get 25. Okay? Because that means 5 to the second power. Okay?
You put like, I think you put like 99 in the power, it's like what the
Yep. What if you put in this? Put this into your calculator. What do you get? Negative 16. Now put this into your calculator. Parentheses. Oh wait, I've said negative. It is negative 16, isn't it? What's this one? 16. Why? Yep, that's part of it. There's parentheses around it. And so this one is negative 4 times 4. And this one is negative 4 times negative 4. You see the difference? What's the difference, Laura? Yeah, the negative sign is in the parentheses. So it's negative 4 times negative 4. Whereas this one, the negative sign is not in parentheses. Only the 4 is being squared, not the negative sign. Okay? So remember that example. Let's do number 6. How would you write number 6? How would you simplify number 6? Maddie? Negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5, right? So how do you put that into your calculator?
You do parentheses and then negative 5 to the 4th power.
Right. Close parentheses, and then the caret button, and then 4 equals. Okay, good. So it's negative 5 to the 4th, or positive 625. What if you didn't put the parentheses there? What would you get? Your calculator would give you negative 625. That would be wrong, because you didn't punch it in correctly. If you put negative 5 caret 4, then it's only going to take the 5 to the 4th power and not the negative. Okay? So be careful with that one. Any questions on those? Okay, good. How about number 8? What's 4 to the 3rd power? Sam?
48.
Close.
Oh no.
You have to do 16 times 4, right?
Oh no! I forgot. I thought it was 32 plus 16.
Oh. 16 times 4.
No. 64.
64, yep. 64 is equal to the 4 to the 3rd power. How about number 10? Great?
That would be negative.
Yeah. Because that is negative 4 to the 3rd power. Right? And number 12? AJ?
Wait, that's not in parentheses. Wouldn't it be positive 64?
Oh, good question. Let's break this out. Let me show you why. Okay, so this is positive, isn't it? Positive 16 times negative 4.
Also, only if it's a square.
If it's squared or any even power, like 2, 4, 6, any even power is going to be a positive answer, isn't it? Because then the negative signs are canceling each other out. Every pair is canceled out. Right? Yeah. Number 12. Negative 6 to the 3rd. Johnny? Right. Where's your calculator? Are you writing these down? These are part of your assignment. Negative 216, yep. Okay. Skip down to number 20. Number 20. 5a squared. Oh, so I'm sorry, 3a squared minus 2. Okay? And then they give you that a is equal to 5. What do you do with this? It says evaluate, meaning that we have to find the value of this when a is 5. Good. What is being squared in the expression? Caleb? Yeah, which letter or number? A. So the 5 is being squared. We have to put in the 3 and then the 5 and square it and then do minus 2, right? $73. 3 times 25 is 75. Minus 2 is 73. Okay? So you just have to substitute the number in place of the variable, and then follow the what?
Instructions.
No, there's. We didn't multiply 3 times 5 first. Why not? Amelia, what rules did we use? What procedure? Order of operations, right? The order of operations. You have to follow the order of operations when you're using those. Okay? Number 22. Negative 4y squared and plus y to the 3rd power. And y is 3. So, you have to substitute the number in. You gotta write that in. 4 times 3 squared plus 3 to the 3rd power. Oh, negative 4, yeah. Then you have to simplify it using the order of operations. And what's negative 4 times 9? Adam? Come on, Adam. Negative 4 times 9. What's 3 times 9? Negative 36 plus 27. Merlin? Negative 9. So, this is how you show your work on these. You have to show your work when you're doing these, okay?
Okay.
Any questions so far? Adam? Right. Yep. You get a 50%. No, it's not. All right, your assignment is 1 through 26 all. Okay.
Oh,
1 through 26.
why are we doing medians?
Because I was giving you the examples.